Hey everyone, I needed to check whether this is real because these days there are so many fake AI videos going around, but this is real. And guys, an airliner fully seated with passengers and with all the fuel tanks full because it was preparing for takeoff gets on fire. This happened in Brazil and it was an Airbus A320 operated by LATAM Airlines, and it caught fire on the runway already. And this airline somehow seems to be in trouble recently because they just had a crash when they were already in the takeoff procedure. They crashed with a fire truck not long ago, but now the aircraft was preparing for takeoff when the cabin suddenly filled with smoke, and passengers, they got like scared. They smelled the smoke and then they suddenly saw flames under the wing, through the windows, under the wing where the engines are. Not good. And thankfully, the crew has acted really fast. I mean, this plane is full with fuel. So a fire at this location normally does not end well. It does not end well at all. And emergency evacuation of all 180 people on board began immediately thanks to the crew, and passengers slid down this inflatable slide, these ramps, right across to the tarmac. So everyone got out. This is a miracle. No injuries have been reported so far, but the situation, guys, really, that was extremely dangerous. I can't stress it enough. When I saw the first few seconds of this video, I'm like, oh, gee, something's going to blow very soon. A fire on a fully loaded aircraft usually ends in tragedy. And again, kudos to the crew. And you probably want to know what the cause of this fire is. LATAM Airlines has confirmed in an official statement that the incident was caused by a malfunction in the baggage handling equipment of the contractor responsible for loading the baggage. So it seems there's a spark that has ignited something. A wing on fire, 180 people, and tanks full of gasoline, and 0 injuries. Good job. Of course, we see some passengers in this video, they're trying to get their luggage. Would you do that in that situation? Be honest. I mean, yeah, we see them standing there and everything is moving kind of slowly. So if you have time to grab your bag with whatever's in there, passports, laptop, it's kind of a reflex, right? I think. So yeah, but of course, having luggage in the aisle when there's an emergency evacuation, can you bring that down the emergency slide? I don't know. I don't think that's a very good idea, but if something like this happens, none of us knows how we would react. I think it's a natural reflex, so don't bash these people. I've seen in other social media posts, people were calling them something, but I don't think so. If you're in such a situation, right, you never know. And maybe some people didn't even see the fire yet, right? They weren't aware how critical it is, although they probably smelled the smoke. Guys, if you're interested in stuff like that, check out the videos in the end screen. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and hype this video, and I see you in the next one. Safe and sound, guys. Stay safe.